Hello.
I
Hi, Annie.
Hi, it's great to see you all.
Okay, I'm going to disappear. Hold on 2 seconds. You can start.
All right, thank you. Gosh, we have Alex and we have Resound. Thank you so much both for all of you for speaking to me. First of all, Alex, you are a return act. What made you decide to come back?
um you know, I think a lot of people thought they would never see me again after my 2018 debacle. And I wanted to prove to people that that didn't phase me, that that actually made me stronger. Facing 3,000 people screaming at you at the same time, expelling their hatred of you would break a lot of people. And all it told me was that you can't take me away like that. I can face anything and I'm not afraid anymore. So I wanted to come back and show people that this is a talent and that I'm here to stay.
Well, it was a very interesting, wonderful talent, and welcome back.
Thank you so much.
And Resound, you guys have such gorgeous voices. What made you decide to want to do the show?
Well, when the opportunity presented itself to us, we were in a dry spell. And so we were like, we have nothing to lose. We've been a group for, at the time, we had been a group for 7 years. And so we were like, we want to go after this. This is the biggest stage that you can be on television. So we were like, let's just do it and just, do what we know that we were called to do.
Gosh, well, you were amazing. I was crying throughout your performance. So beautiful.
You.
I'm an emotional person. Half the performances made me cry, but Alex made me laugh and smile, so it balanced out. And for both of you, both Resound and Alex, what would you say was the biggest challenge about doing the show this time?
For me personally, I couldn't perform. I went from literally doing stand-up every single night of my life, multiple times a night on many occasions, to a complete dead stop. And before I would go on TV anytime, I would always prepare and go to clubs and perform these sets and just be comfortable. And I had to just walk out doing live television for millions of people with jokes I've never told before was pretty nerve-wracking, and I'm just glad that I designed it in a way that I wouldn't need an audience for the bit to work.
Resound, what about you?
I forgot.
Can you repeat the question?
Oh, sure, absolutely. What was the biggest challenge for you doing the show?
The biggest challenge, I guess, would be just the outcome of what the judges think.
Yeah.
I think people have different opinions, and we work for a lot of people, but we may not work for some. And so I feel that was probably like one of the biggest. Just trying to figure out if we're going to match or if they're going to like us or not. Somebody likes us, but I think that was the biggest struggle for.
Yeah.
Nice. And this question is for both of you. You're both very different artists, but I want to know who inspires you guys.
I think that we have different. Oh, I'm sorry. You want to go first, Alex?
No, I mean, go for it.
We have different people who inspire us. We have roots in the church, roots in gospel. But some of my main inspirations are Brandy Norwood and Tank. Oh my God. And Jessica.
Yeah, I think we all have different influences musically. That's what's so funny. One of my favorite vocalists ever is Ella Fitzgerald. And I love Dolly Parton as a songwriter, so we have some different things happening.
Yeah, Whitney Houston is my girl.
I grew up on her, so I grew up on all that music, actually, so I know exactly what you mean.
She is the greatest love of all.
Yes, she does.
For me, when I was 14 years old, I went to my first stand-up show and saw Dave Chappelle, and he's always been an inspiration to me of someone that just he sticks to his guns and he does what he wants to do and he doesn't let other people dictate what he's going to do in this industry. And he's always been just someone I look up to. And then Jeff Ross has always been a mentor to me, and he has helped me along this journey so much and really allowed me to become myself on stage and be able to be this outlandish character while still being me in that character.
Nice. And other than making it through America's Got Talent, what's next for everybody?
What's next for Resound? Well, I guess we will know tonight. Resound. If we make it through, we're going to just take it another step higher and do something that I think that people are not necessarily expecting us to do. And if we don't, we're going to keep like spreading that hope, spreading that joy through our music, our page, and whatever God has for us, we'll be doing that.
Alex, what about you?
For me, I mean, the opportunity to create more comedy. I can't wait until clubs start reopening and I can go back to touring. And I just want to keep like meeting as many people as I can and spreading joy and making people laugh, because I think there's nothing better in the world than just being able to just really lose yourself because you're just so taken over by a situation. And I just cannot wait until things start reopening and we can really go back to just, living somewhat of a normal life.
That's great. And you, Alex, have an interesting relationship with Simon. What do you have to say to him now that unfortunately he's not doing the judging right now?
Yeah, I mean, I was really sad about that because he is my biggest fan out there. I mean, Howie was great last night, but Simon was the first one that saw what I did and got what I was doing. So I just hope that he was watching last night and that because I know he'll take those jabs in jest. I know he will. He's a strong person and he can dish it out just as well as he can take it. So I send my love and I really do wish him the best and a speedy recovery.
Resound, do you have any words for Simon?
Oh, get well soon.
Yeah, we just hope he gets well, and we'd love to see him on the stage again when he's well and rested.
Yeah, Simon is the one that gave us a standing ovation,
I remember.
and at first audition. So not seeing him and not just seeing what what he really thinks and kind of what his take on what we're doing. It's a little disappointing, but we know that he needs to get better. So we are just praying for him and his family and just keeping him up, keeping him lifted. And hopefully we'll see him soon.
Fingers crossed. And
I just want to say, if anyone messes with Simon, I've got his back.
I don't think anyone's going to mess with him. He is an amazing guy, so no one's going to mess with him. And I'll be next in line to having his back, so... And both of you are inspirational in different ways. What kind of advice would you give to the youth of America today?
I think our biggest advice, it's because our biggest thing is to inspire as well as spreading that love, hope, and joy. Just be yourself, and people will always have something to say, whether it's good or bad, and you can't allow those things to stop you.
Free your mind and the rest will follow.
Beautiful. Alex?
Don't be afraid of who you are. Own your flaws or your flaws own you. So continue to look into yourself and figure out who you want to be and just keep going towards that goal. And eventually you too might put on a tail and go on national television.
All right, well, we're almost out of time. Any last words for the fans?
Vote for, voting is closed, but thank you all for your support. We love you so much.
Yeah, America's Got Talent fans, why do you hate me so much? I'm a child of love. I'm fun. Come on, Karens, it's all a joke.
Alex, you have to chill.
Well, I'm a fan, and I love you, Alex, and I love Resound, and thank you all for speaking to me today.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Yo, Alex, you be killing me, Dad.
I'm so
All right. All right. So, sorry, I'm just gonna move everyone. One more person, and final. All right. So you've all been assigned to your final room, so you can go ahead and join.